Nothing more satisfying than the version of CCO that I absolutely love. Hello there everybody, Sabarnai2 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to the House in Fata Morgana, Dreams of the Revenant Edition Reincarnation. In the last episode, Michelle kind of did I wouldn't say it was a botched proposal, but now Giselle knows that he does want to marry her. So there's that happy little bit there. And now, I guess Giselle is going to open up her own little cafe. And she's already got her first worker, Maria, which is utterly fantastic. And on top of that, we got to see a little bit of the life that Mel and Nellie reincarnated into. And it seems like this time they aren't siblings, I believe. I think, even though they still kind of look very similar to each other. And they had themselves an actually nice little moment together in a cafe, apparently before the cafe that Maria worked at broke down, or you know what I mean. So not only is Maria already reconnected with Giselle and Michelle, she's already gotten connected to Mel and Nellie. And also, biggest plot twist I wasn't expecting, I thought Jacopo would be somebody that, or Gratian would somehow show up, but no, fucking Yuki Masa shows up. Hot damn! I hope he's behaving in this time. I really hope he's behaving himself. Anyway, spring vacation was over in the blink of an eye, and before I knew it, I was back to my hectic school life. I had a club to participate in, private lessons to attend, and so much other work it was enough to make my head spin. Grown-ups. Or, well, at least Mom always talked about how students had it easy compared to them, but being a student sure didn't seem easy to me. Dealing with people was especially a pain, and I wished she would stop acting like being in school was all fun and games. That said, things had been going amazingly well for me recently, so I couldn't really blame her for thinking that. The biggest, most important thing was obviously being able to talk with Mel. And whenever I sent him a text, he always made time to send a reply, and whenever I sent him a cute sticker, he always sent one in return. And every time it put a stupid grin on my face. I even got my phone confiscated once for messing with it in class. Oh, goddammit, Nellie. We hadn't gone anywhere together yet like we said we would in Paris, but we'd been talking about it and making plans for a while now. And when we saw each other on the way home from school, he always waved. Things were going quite well, if I did say so myself. We were practically literally going out by now. Probably not good to start thinking that yet. I would recommend you try to spend actual time together before you start moving along that way, or that route. When the other girls in my class saw us, they would squee about how jealous they were that I was actually getting close to my prince. And who could blame them? Mel was a wonderful boy. But he was my wonderful boy. I wouldn't let them have him no matter what. That's some yandere talk right there. Okay, maybe not, just maybe obsessed stalker. That'd be probably better. So anyway, things between me and Mel were going smoother than I could have ever dreamed for. But today he wasn't responding to my text. Normally he sent something back pretty quickly. Had something happened? Had I said something that upset him? Or was he getting tired of all my messages? I couldn't focus on anything else. I kept looking at my phone every few minutes. I didn't see him on the way back from school. So I was a nervous wreck the entire way home. Well, he might be sick or something. Ooh.
ただいま。あら、お客さんかしら。男の人の靴が2足分？
Very nice furnishings.
誰だろう。ねえ、ママ、誰か来ているの？
Maybe Mel happened to just come by?
ネリー、ちょうどいい時に帰ってきたわ。そろそろ連絡を入れようかと思っていたのよ。
Unless in this life they still reincarnated as siblings that were separated at birth, maybe?
Huh?
I walked into the living room and Mum was standing there waiting with a big smile on her face. It had been a while since I'd seen her in such high spirits. Behind her I could see two figures. One was a man I didn't recognize, and the other...
Huh?
Was the prince I hadn't heard from all day.
Nelly? なんで君が?
Oh my god, are their parents getting hooked up?
それはネリーのセリフだってば。どうしてメルがうちにいるの？これって一体どういう状況？
あら？ もしかして二人とももう顔を合わせてたの？
Oh
じゃあ
boy.
話も進めやすいわね。
I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that something's gonna put a foil in Nellie's plans.
ママね、また結婚することにしたのよ。
I knew it!
はあ、何言ってんの？突然意味わかんないんだけど。
こらネリー、女の子がそんなはしたない大声を上げないの。
Oh my god.
説明が遅くなったのは悪かったけれど、これでも何度か声をかけたのよ。あなた最近私の話を聞こうとしてくれなかったじゃない。
でもそんな急に再婚とか勝手に決めるなんて。
Well, sorry, Nellie. You are doomed to never be with your brother.
急に驚かせてしまってすまないネリー。挨拶もろくにしないまま再婚の話をされても困ってしまうよな。はじめまして。いや、久しぶりって言うべきかな。
For the first time in many years?
今日は話し合いのためにここへ来たんだ。君の意見を無視して強引に決めることはないから安心してほしい。
Were they separate? Wait. For the first time in many years. Had I met him before? Oh my god, were they actually separated at birth?
驚いたな。妹がいるっていうのは聞いてたけど、まさか君だったなんて。
Oh. I thought in this reincarnated life that it would just be a coincidence that they looked similar, but no, they are still siblings.
でも他の知らない女の子と家族になるよりずっといいよ。結構ほっとしてるかも。
Now Nellie's just gonna have to get over the fact that, oh shit, I'm crushing on my brother. And I hope she does so this time.
ちょっとなんでメルも完全に受け入れる姿勢なのよ。ママが再婚するってことはつまりここにいる全員が家族になるってことよね。
Nellie, you need to run this through your head a little bit here. If you're the sister, you both are biologically siblings. Get this through your head. This time you're in a much better time period, so you should be able to understand the implications behind this.
そんなことしたらネリーはメルと兄弟になっちゃう。
僕と家族になるのは嫌かい？
嫌ってことじゃないんだけど。
This just puts a monkey wrench in my plans.
ちょっと待って。よく考えるのよネリー。再婚しても義理の兄弟ってことよね。だったら心配することはないのかも。
Although, now that I think about it, first time in many years, so if I had to guess, maybe the parents... So, let's see, there's a 3-year difference. Mel was 3, so he probably would not have had any memories concerning Nellie at all. So, the parents must have separated around the time that either Nellie was born, or whenever Nellie's mother was pregnant with her. Which would certainly explain why Nellie and Mel don't have any, memories.
昔ドラマで見たことがあったわ。親が再婚して同じ屋根の下で暮らすようになった義兄弟がゆくゆくは結婚する話。
Well, see, what TV are you what shows are you watching, Nellie?
それならむしろ一緒に暮らせるんだし、いいことしかないんじゃ。
Nellie!
そうよ。今までよりずっと近い距離でネリーの可愛さをアピールできるじゃない。ネリー天才かも。
Oh no.
ネリーだって一人っ子は寂しいって何度も言ってたじゃない。確かに親の都合で振り回してしまったことは悪く思うけど、でもこれで本来の家族の姿が取り戻せるんですもの。前向きに捉えてくれたら嬉しいわ。
ちょっと待って。 本来の家族の姿って？
Is it finally cluing into you that you two are blood related?
やはり伝わってなかったのか。実は再婚は再婚でも事情が少し違うんだ。私たちは14年前に離婚をしていてね。
Okay, so I was right about my theory about what time they had actually divorced. So it must have been either before or after Nellie was born that the divorce took place.
つまりもともとはみんな一つの家族だったんだ。本当に久しぶりに娘の顔を見られて嬉しいよ。
Excuse me? We were divorced 14 years ago. We were all one big family once. I'm so glad to be able to see my daughter again. What on earth is this man on about? It all sounds like a bunch of nonsense to
急
me.
な話だもの。驚くのも無理ないわ。
Okay,
実は私たちが離婚したのはネリーが生まれた直後だったの。
again, I was right in my line of thinking.
待ってよ。何それ？冗談でしょ？それって、つまりメルはこれから義理の兄弟になるんじゃなくて、
No, he's your actual brother.
最初から血がつながっているってこと？
See, now this is a different situation. In Mel and Nellie's, not the before life, but the tragic life that they were born into in the Rhodes family, they were always siblings to begin with. And Nellie had those unnatural feelings due to her own naivety, her own, her immaturity. And she had that knowledge, but she still didn't care. However, this time, she was unaware of them being blood-related whatsoever, so I'm wondering how this is going to conflict with her. She got these feelings before she found out. So, I'm wondering how this is going to affect her.
そうよ。メルはあなたのたった一人のお兄さんよ。だから仲良くしましょうね。
And I feel that there might actually be a negative reaction with this turn of events. Everything they were saying was gibberish to me. Why couldn't they just say it was a joke so we could be done with this? It felt like the floor was singing away from under me. And if it couldn't be a joke, how about a bad dream? I came home from school to find out I suddenly had a brother. And of everyone in the world, it just happened to be my prince. As I stood there in silence, the blood draining from my face, my mum and this man who was supposedly my dad kept on talking and talking and talking. About how when they first split up, they were on such bad terms they were certain they would never speak again. And about how my mum tried to get custody of both of us, but it was decided she was too sickly to raise 2 children on her own. Oh. About how they bought this house together when they first married. That must have been why it had always felt so spacious. The living room was too big for a single mother and her daughter, and the master bedroom was even worse. And then there was the other bedroom that nobody used at all. But whenever I asked her about it, Mum got real moody, so I avoided the subject. It wasn't like it caused any problems for us after all. But this was not the answer I was expecting.
ネリーが高校に入ったら全部打ち明けようって思っていたんだけど、長い時間が過ぎたことでママたちにもわだかまりがなくなっていったの。
You two certainly had yourself a hell of a break, but as long as there's no hostility between you two and you can feel like you can actually be together and happy, then all the more power to you.
それで最近パパと会うようになってね。昔のことが嘘のように仲良く話せるようになっていたの。
I wonder what actually was the catalyst for them to divorce. Part of me wants to maybe think that Nellie's maybe it was because of her sickly condition. Possibly?
もう一度やり直さないかという話になったんだ。どうだろう、ネリー。一緒に暮らしてくれないかな。
And maybe it was the father living with Mel long enough to where he realized that he still harbored some familial feelings, and he wanted to reconnect with the daughter he had missed out on raising. And I'm betting the mother probably had the same feelings toward the son that she hadn't seen for so long. I'm just trying to think about it through the mother and the father's perspective here.
空白の時間は長いが、やっぱり家族は全員で過ごすのが一番だと思うんだ。
And there was also that. Stop it, you can't just decide everything. This is my life too. Quit smiling like you think you're doing what's best for me. I hate you, I hate this, I hate everything. Every new word they said felt like it ripped another hole in my heart. Were they monsters? Did I not realize they were ruining everything, taking away everything that made me happy? And you're just a teenage girl that still hasn't reached that level of maturity. So this is a very somewhat realistic reaction.
どうだろうってそんな。ネリーは。
I wanted to say I would think it's the worst idea in the world, but I bit my tongue. Yes, I was still shaken by all this new information, and yes, I was still angry about them doing this behind my back. But that was all irrelevant in the face of the fact that Mel was my actual blood-related big brother. Even if I opposed their marriage and stopped them from moving in, it wouldn't change anything. There was nothing I could do to fix it.
ねえ、本当に血のつながった兄弟なの？何かの間違いってことはないの？
それはママが保証するわ。あなたたちは正真正銘の兄弟よ。
二人ともこんなに似ているんだ。疑いようがないだろう。
He brings up an accurate point.
ネリー、僕と兄弟だっていうのはそんなに嫌なことなのかな。
Also, you are kind of hurting Mel's feelings here.
僕たち仲良くやれてたし、正直喜んでもらえるんじゃないかって思っていたんだ。僕は嬉しかったしさ。
嬉しかった。
そうだよ。ネリーと話すのは楽しいし、兄弟だって分かって納得できた部分もあるんだ。僕が君を見て気になる子だなって思っていた理由さ。小さい時に君を見ていたからだ。
Oh? Do you actually harbor some memory of seeing her when she was born?
3歳の頃の記憶なんてほとんど残っていないし、君だって赤ちゃんの頃とは全然違うだろうけど、やっぱりなんとなく妹がいるっていうのを覚えていたんだと思う。だからこうして改めて顔を合わすことができて嬉しいんだよ。あ、ごめん。君が僕や父さんと一緒に過ごしたくないって思うのならそれで構わないんだ。何せ急なことだものね。
Actually, part of me is wondering, like, maybe the focus of this story is Nellie coming to grips that it's not meant to be, and that she should just be happy that she has a caring brother like Mel, and discard those immoral feelings that she has.
そうじゃないの。ネリーも嬉しいわ。メルと一緒に過ごせるなんて。
あ、そっか、よかった。
That part wasn't a lie. Of course I wanted to be around him. Of course I wanted to spend as much time as I could with him. But still, I couldn't bring myself to be excited about it. Because we were going to be together as family. As brother and sister. Nothing more. Had Mel only been so gentlemanly in France because some part of him realized I was his sister? Did he not see me as a girl at all? Was all that progress I was so excited about just a figment of my imagination? Afterwards, I just spaced out. Everyone was talking about how excited they were all for the fun things we could do together, but it felt like they were actors on stage and I was in the audience at the very back. They tried to cheer me up, tried to say I could tell them anything. But no, I couldn't. I could never tell them what was really troubling me. Well, I mean, yeah, could you imagine? Like, you have a crush on somebody. Well, I guess Nelly, she just fell flat over heels for him. And then, like, shortly after, you are told that, oh, by the way, you're actually siblings. I mean, could you I don't think I could never imagine the absolute turmoil that's probably going through a normal person's head. Like, I'm not entirely sure that they could actually go forward and be, oh yeah, I was thirsting after you, by the way, before I figured out that you were my brother. Like, seriously? That would be a legitimately horrifying reaction to anybody, and it would just destroy a possible family dynamic. It's kind of one of those things that it would... Like, I'm always somebody that wants to be trying to be honest. But in a situation like that, that could destroy a dynamic before it even begins. Like, the mother and father, and even Mel, genuinely want to have a happy family, and having that sort of knowledge could potentially negatively affect the entire thing. And that would always be put into the back of their minds whenever something nice is done, or I don't know. I could never imagine something like that happening. Besides, they seemed to be enjoying themselves just fine without me. I couldn't barge in on that and say, no, I don't want us to be family. I could read the room well enough to realize that. Mom was always telling me I was spoiled and self-centered, but the truth was, I held myself back plenty. We had supper together that night, and then Mel and his dad went back to their house. Mom tried to get them to stay the night, but his dad turned her down, saying I probably needed time to process everything. And he was right, I was on the verge of breaking down already. If Mel was to stay the night, I probably would have snapped. Maybe his dad could see that the smile I was putting on was fake. And then, when they were gone, Mom started acting really let down, and seeing her like that, I almost blew up at her. Whose fault did you think this was anyway? Why was she acting like I was the one being unreasonable? Maybe she should look in a mirror. But I bit my tongue before I started lashing out at her. It was easy to get upset at her, and as far as I was concerned, I had every right to be, but the problem was yelling at her wouldn't solve anything. I could yell and shout and scream until my throat went raw, but it wouldn't do anything to soothe my aching heart. I could run away in a fit of rage and it still wouldn't change a thing. It would be anger for its own sake, and it would wear me thin. There was no solution. My only choice was to face reality. Holy shit! This does look like a room Nelly would have. Oh my god, I can see look at all of the freaking dogs and puppies we got littered all over the floor there, or on the wall there. I see that adorable pug puppy. That shit's cute as hell. But I couldn't just snap my fingers and tell myself to move on. It wasn't that easy, not even close. I spent the whole night letting off steam, screaming on the inside about everyone and everything. Hurling my favorite stuffed animals around my room. Pounding my fists into my pillows until they were flat. Anything to vent even a little bit of frustration, until I passed out from exhaustion. I'm not trying to put any fault on the mother, it's on her, but I feel like maybe it would have been maybe not so much of a bad idea to kind of let Nelly know that, oh, by the way, you have a brother out there. Or, like, I don't know. I guess I just don't know the entire situation at why she would hold that information back from her. Then again, she did bring up that she was going to wait until Nelly turned 15 before she revealed this information. Which, I guess in that regard, I can kind of understand. When I woke up the next morning, my face was covered in dried streaks of tears. I couldn't go to school looking like this, so I told my mom I was feeling ill and stayed holed up at home all day. But no matter how frustrating or infuriating life gets, time only ever moves forward. It doesn't stop to let you collect yourself, and it especially doesn't go backwards. So things kept progressing around me, not giving me a chance to come to terms with any of it. And then before I knew it, a full week had passed. Oh.
深呼吸よ深呼吸。なんでもないように振る舞わなきゃ。 これからは家族よ、家族。ネリ
Come
は
on.
ただの妹。
You can do it.
そんな簡単に割り切れたら苦労しないわよ。なんなの本当に。ネリーはずっと見てたのに、校舎の窓越しにずっと。
I'd been blue all week long. 7 chaotic days was all it took for my mom and Mel's dad to finalize their remarriage. I didn't raise any objections, so everything rushed along unhindered. They filed all the paperwork and now we were officially a family, though it didn't feel like it one bit. Officially a family again, I guess. It was decided that we would all be living together in my mom's house moving forward. And now I was standing outside waiting for Mel to arrive. Obviously I was nervous about suddenly having 2 new people living in the house, but we had spare rooms and it was Mel's dad who owned the house, so I had no place to complain. Supposedly the reason my mom got the house instead of him was because I had just been born and he wanted to make sure I could be raised comfortably. Okay. That makes sense. I can definitely see that. On top of the mother being sickly, yeah, I can totally see that. Mel's dad said he tried again and again over the years to convince Mom to let him see me, but every time she always sent him away.
Oh!
Because of that, a week ago was the first time I'd ever met Mel's dad, so I was having trouble bringing myself to call him my dad, even if we were blood related. Well, yeah, stuff like that comes with time, you know? I felt kind of bad about it too, because he did seem really happy to see me, so I decided I would at least try to do it when I was talking to him. Plus, how Mom was treating him seemed really unfair, completely cutting him out of our lives and then bringing him back again out of the blue. The way he bent over backwards to do whatever we needed to make sure made it seem like he was trying to make up for something, so maybe he was at fault for the divorce. But that didn't mean Mom was innocent. Anyway, I didn't know what happened back then, and I wasn't interested in finding out either. I was socially adept enough to know that you shouldn't try to dig up dirt on people right as they were celebrating having put it in the past. I wasn't that stupid. Though for the most part, I was just indifferent to it all. I loved relationship drama, but only between kids my age or celebrities. That was fun to talk about, but how was I supposed to react to my parents' relationship drama? And not just everyday drama, all the nasty stuff that led to them getting divorced. I couldn't think of anything worse. Anyway, getting off track. So Mom and Mel's dad suggested we could go on a family vacation to celebrate us all getting back together. That's not a bad idea. And that I was absolutely 100% against, so...
あの車かしら。とにかく沈んでばかりじゃダメよ。せっかくメルを迎えるんだから笑顔にならないと。確かにすぐに割り切ることもできないけど、メルと一緒に暮らせること自体は夢のような話だわ。だから余計に悲しい気持ちと嬉しい気持ちで板挟みになっちゃうんだけど、今は無理やりにでも前向きにならなきゃだわ。
As the car got closer, I could see it was a moving company's van. It parked in front of our house. And the passenger's door swung open.
あ、ネリー、まさか玄関で待っててくれたの？
Hello!
そんなことしなくても普通にチャイムを押したのに。
そこはもっと喜んでくれるところじゃない？ネリーはメルの到着を今か今かと待っていたのよ。
ごめん、ありがとう、嬉しいよ。
もっと気心が知れた仲だったら飛びついたりできたのかも。遅いわお兄様なんて言って。
Don't give me flashbacks to that unsettling time.
なんでお兄ちゃんじゃなくてお兄様なのかしら。
Oh!
変なの。王子様呼びしてたから。
Oh! Maybe them being around each other might stir up some possible memories?
荷物運ぶの手伝ってあげるわ。あんまり重たいのは持てないけどね。
ありがとう、助かるよ。部屋まで運ぶのは業者さんがやってくれるから、段ボールの開封を手伝ってくれると嬉しいな。
てちょうだい。
I've never moved in my life, so it was kind of mesmerizing watching the moving men carry all Mel's boxes in. It sure didn't seem like he had all that much stuff, though. Was it normal to only need a handful of boxes when moving, or was just Mel just super good at packing? Huh.
なんとか一段落ついたかな。ありがとうネリー、手伝ってくれて。
全然大変じゃなかったから大丈夫よ。むしろ少なすぎないかしら。本当に荷物はこれだけなの？
Maybe they lived a very minimalistic lifestyle?
うん、あんまりいろいろと買う方じゃなくてさ。でもおかげで持ち運ぶのも楽に済んだし、よかったよ。
Yeah.
やっぱり荷物はあれだけだったんだ。本当に最低限って感じだわ。着回しできそうな服に、学校の本に。
He's very, I guess the correct word to use here would be frugal.
なんかちょっとイメージと違うかも。シンプルな生活が好きなのかしら。
Yeah.
メルは趣味みたいなのはあんまりないの？好きなこととか。
趣味か。そうだね。これといってないかも。本を読むのは好きな方だけど、読書家ってほどでもないしね。
ちょっと意外だわ。同年代の男の子たちはゲームとかスポーツとか何かしら熱中してたわ。メルはストイックなのね。
ストイックってそういうんじゃないよ。ただ、いや、なんでもないんだ。そういうネリーは？
Were you guys not that wealthy?
ああ、ネリーは音楽が好きよ。自分でもよく歌うし、好きなバンドのコンサートに行ったりもするし、あとね、オペラも興味あるわ。
オペラってすごいな。14歳の趣味にしてはリッチだね。
Opera does sound pretty good.
ママが好きなの。それで小さい頃から何度か連れて行かれて、最近良さが分かってきた感じかしら。
へえ、そうなんだ。すごいね。
あれ、なんかちょっと反応が悪い？ネリーの気にしすぎかしら。それにさっき何か言いかけたような。
I just had a really bad premonition-like idea. So, Nellie and her mom are living in a very, they're living very well off. They've got a fantastic home, and it seems like they're pretty well off financially. And what do we got here with Mel? Very minimalistic lifestyle, does not seem to own all that much, and is not being very too keen on revealing too much about his home life. So the dark thought I had was, what if this is the opportune time that the father hatched a plan to try to get back into the family so that they could live much more comfortably? So it becomes less about keeping a family together and more like, I'm financially unstable, I need some place to be here, here's my perfect little place that I can use to keep myself financially stable. Basically manipulating a somewhat of a situation in some regard. I hate to imagine something like that. So I'm gonna lean a little bit more toward the happy side, hoping that this is just a family that's trying to get back together. I hope.
あ、それで、今日はどうしようか。
あ、そうよね。
Mel had moved in without his father today, because he and Mum were on vacation together. It was originally planned to be a family trip, as mentioned earlier, but I was having trouble enough coming to terms with things as is. So I said I didn't want to go, and when I wouldn't budge, they decided they would just cancel the trip instead. Which also made me feel bad, because there I was again, going around and ruining their plans because I was a self-centered brat. At which point, Mel threw me a lifeline.
じゃあ旅行は2人で行ってきたら？積もる話もたくさんあるだろうし、新婚みたいに楽しんできたらいいよ。
That's not a bad idea. Work on one relationship at a time. And then whenever... Okay, so I imagine, like, the parents, they need to spend some time alone together so that way they can try to reconnect. And this ironically gives time for Mel and Nellie to somewhat reconnect. And I'm thinking about this in the prospect without Nellie's feelings toward Mel. Think of it as a family that's just trying to reconnect together. Have the kids take their time to reconnect, and then have the parents have their time to reconnect. And then once that is successful, all together, you try to reconnect the parents and the kids. In that, if that makes any sense.
正直僕もこの前パリに行ったばかりで今すぐ旅行って気持ちにはなれないんだよね。勉強も溜まっちゃってるし。でもせっかくの機会なんだし旅行自体を保護にするのはもったいないって。仕事も都合をつけてきたんだろ。だったら僕たちのことは気にしないでよ。その方がこっちも気楽だしさ。
あの時は本当に助かったわ。あの人たち何でもかんでも勝手に決めちゃうんだから、浮かれすぎにも程があるわよ。
確かにネリーのお母さんってば旅行の話をするとき10代の女の子みたいにはしゃいでいたね。見てるこっちが恥ずかしくなったよ。あとネリーのお母さんじゃなくて僕の母でもあるのか。なかなか慣れないよねこういうの。
Oh, I imagine.
やっぱりメルだって戸惑っているんだわ。ネリーだけがうろうろしてるわけじゃなかったのね。ちょっとほっとしたかも。
It would take anybody quite a while to readjust. Nobody is malleable enough to immediately just, you're my dad, hooray! That'd be kind of weird if I'm being honest.
それに助け舟ってわけでもないさ。僕だって2人の間に挟まるのは嫌だったもの。家でゆっくりしていた方がずっといいよ。
Also, to be fair, he probably would get the secondhand embarrassment of just saying, yeah, I can totally get that.
そうよね、そうよね。じゃあ早速だけどお昼にする？まだちょっと早いけど動いたらお腹空いてきたし。
Also, I was going to bring up the whole thing about, are you leaving a 14-year-old by herself at the house? But then I remembered Mel is 17. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I can. Okay, so that one makes sense. I basically answered my own question there.
いいね、そうしよう。お昼は何にするつもりなの？もしかして作ってくれ。
もちろんピザを注文するわ。あんなに不健康な食べ物はいけませんとか言ってママったら宅配ピザを許してくれないのよ。そういう割にはママの料理だって揚げ物ばっかりで体の悪さだったら変わらないわ。むしろピザの方が健康的。
As much as I love pizza, I think this would be a great opportunity for you two to work together and try to cook something, maybe.
一瞬でも女の子の料理を期待した僕がバカだった。
Okay.
ちなみにネリーって料理はできるのかい？
やったことないわ。
家庭科の授業とかあるよね。
Oh my god, I loved that class.
あんなのやったうちに入らないわよ。全部丸焦げにしちゃったし。
I'd like to say that I'm pretty good at cooking meat and making some delicious cakes.
そこまで失敗できるのもある種の才能だよ。
でもね、お菓子作りはたまにするのよ。そうだわ、メルのためにたくさんお菓子を作ってあげる。
There we go.
明日はクッキーで、明後日はチョコケーキ、しあさってはプディング。3食お菓子でもいいわ。
I don't want to get diabetes.
それこそ病気になっちゃうよネリー。明日から料理は僕が作ろう。
Looks like it.
もう到着したみたい。宅配ピザって早いのね。
That was quick.
僕が取ってくるよ。お金はそこの棚にしまっているんだっけ？ネリーはテーブルの準備をしてくれる？
任せて。 お客さんが来た時用の綺麗なテーブルクロス敷いちゃおうっと。
Huh.
すごいすごい、こんなに大きなピザは初めて見たわ。コーラもあるし、アメリカのドラマみたい。
That seems to be a common staple with most American TV. They always have a large thing of soda with pizza. And people wonder why we're overweight.
大げさだな。ネリーはもっと上品なのが好きなんだと思ってたよ。ほら、アフタヌーンティーとかさ。
もちろん好きだけど、いつもお上品にしてたら疲れちゃうでしょ。それに今はママがいないんだし、目いっぱいダラダラするの。
Fair point.
例えばポテチを食べながらソファーでゴロゴロしてドラマをぶっ通しで見続けたり。
Do you want to do that, Mel?
そういうのがしたいわ。今日はドラマを見る日にしちゃいましょ。家事も宿題も何にもしないわ。
もうネリーったらはしゃぎすぎだよ。でもたまにはそういうのもいいかもね。
でしょでしょ。引っ越し初日にめんどくさいことをするのはなしよ。楽しみになってきたわ。
See, now this is the cute shit right here.
ネリー、楽しむのはいいけどとりあえず食べようよ。せっかく熱々で届いたのに冷めちゃうよ。
あ、そうね。じゃあいただきまーす。
一気に頬張るから。
Gotta wait for it to cool down just a little bit. You want to be able to taste it, not feel the pain. We continued chatting about whatever came to mind over the freshly delivered pizza. An endless stream of laughter made even the run-of-the-mill pizza taste better than a proper home-cooked meal. Better than a meal at a high-class restaurant, even. My phone buzzed. It seemed like Mum and Mel's dad were having lunch now, too. She wanted to know if we were eating properly, if anything had happened, if we were doing all right. She said she felt bad about leaving us behind. Could she be any more melodramatic? I was 14! I could handle not having my mum around for a few days. Gosh, what a worrywart. I really wanted to reply saying, "We're having lunch now, and it's much more fun than your dumb vacation would have been." But I decided Mum wouldn't take it very well. So I went with a simple, "Doing perfectly fine, enjoy your trip." As much as I had mixed feelings about what Mum had done, I certainly didn't wish ill on her vacation. Not to mention, I could probably push for her to bring me back some real nice souvenirs. Anyway, I wouldn't have had nearly as good a time at staying home if Mel wasn't here with me. Just being with him felt like it could make anything fun. I was anxious about being alone with him at first, but now I was just giddy about all the possibilities. We could watch TV together, we could try our hands at cooking together, maybe I could even have him help me with my homework. Mum and Mel's dad were planning to be gone for a week, but as far as I was concerned, they could stay away for a whole month. And then again, it wasn't like Mel would be leaving. We could have plenty of time to spend together even after this. And maybe after enough time, my love would turn into proper familial love. There we go! No, maybe I had to make a change. I enjoyed being with him so much, I was sure I'd be able to make it work. I had nothing to worry about. Yeah, everything was going to be just fine.
あ、ネリー、そのグラス僕がキッチンに持っていくよ。
今指先が触れたわ。やっぱり心配することだらけよ。そう簡単に気持ちなんて切り替えられないわ。
I mean, this time it seems like she's actively trying, whereas in her tale, she was so damn spoiled, she did not even give two rats' asses about what Mel's feelings were. She just fucking went all over him. Ugh. But this time, she's actively trying, you know? Just as I said we would, we spent the day lazing about watching TV. For supper, we had leftover pizza. Before I knew it, the sun had set and it was almost time for bed. As lazy as I had been, though, I wasn't about to skip my shower. Mel offered to let me go first, which I did appreciate, but I also wished he would put himself first sometimes. He was family now, after all. So I made him take the first shower. And now?
どうしよう。なんだか意識してきちゃったわ。
Nelly?
シャワーを浴びているってことは今メルは
Nelly, it's time for you to show some maturity. Don't even think about sneaking a peek.
ダメよダメ。ネリーの変態。なんてこと考えているのよ。
There you go.
でもメルだってこの家での生活に慣れてきたら無防備な姿でリビングをうろうろするかもしれないし。
Is that a normal thing that people do?
だってドラマではよくあるものね。男兄弟がパンツ1枚でうろちょろして妹が「ちょっとお兄ちゃん服着てくれない?」とかいうシーン。
Well, I guess that is true on some shows. I just never found myself understanding the concept, really.
さすがに初日でそんなことにはならないと思うけど、でも無防備な部屋着で出てくる可能性はなきにしもあらずだわ。
Well, why the hell would you wear tight pajamas? Those things are very uncomfortable. Loose pajamas are fantastic.
おいネリー、シャワー上がったよ。お次どうぞ。
そうするわ。どんな部屋着なのかしら。
Probably standard fare? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the show that he was talking about. Caterwall. I want that. Is there a shirt of that? I want that.
ん？どうかした？
その服子供っぽすぎない？
Oi, oi, Nelly. I freaking wear a Dragon Ball shirt whenever I go to sleep. You shush.
そうかな。ほら、前に言ったニャッキーパンチの T シャツだよ。可愛いと思うんだけどな。
It's freaking it's cute as all hell. Is that like for real? If Novictel actually does like their own like sort of shirt line, this had better be a damn shirt.
メルって私服のセンスは悪くないのに、なんで部屋着だとそうなるのよ。
Well, because I did get these out of a dumpster, that just kind of hurt my feelings there, Nelly.
そんなに幻滅するほどでもないだろう。部屋着は気楽に着られるものが一番いいじゃないか。
Well, there's an image.
そうね。でもそれ家の中だけにしてね。王子様が台無し。
そこまで引く？だいたい王子様って何なのさ。
It's my shirt, damn it.
こっちの話よ。じゃあネリーもシャワー浴びてくるわね。うっかりいつもの部屋着にしちゃったけど、このネグリジェよく考えたらセクシーすぎないかしら。
Not really. That looks like a standard nightgown. Well, part of that would be risque. You what? Your fucking arms are showing?
ママと二人暮らしの時は女同士だったし、ネリーも背伸びしたかったからこれでいいわって思っていたけど。
Oh, she's afraid her ankles are showing.
いくら実の兄とはいえ、生まれてからずっと会ってなかった男の人の前でこの格好は不死だらじゃない？でもアメリカドラマの女の子はもっと開放的だし、これくらいどうってことな。
Nelly, it's probably best that you do not take any tips from Americans. They're terrifying.
あれネリー、もうシャワーから上がってきたんだ。意外と早いね。女の子はもっとゆっくり入るんだと思ってた。
As somebody who grew up with many sisters, that is debatable. It usually depends on the person. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 20.
あ、ごめん。急に話しかけて驚かしちゃった。寝る前にキッチンで水を飲んでいこうと思ってさ。通りがかったものだから。
Oh, you do that too.
そうなんだ。その。
じゃあもう夜も遅いし、ドラマを見る会はお開きだね。僕はもう部屋に戻るよ。また明日ね。
無反応だったんだけど。
Because it's a standard nightgown?
待って、このお洋服どうかしら。
だってかわいいワンピースなんじゃない？ちょっとまだ寒そうなデザインだけどね。じゃあおやすみ。
ワンピースじゃなくてネグリジェよ。
To be fair, I can kind of understand why you would mistake it for a dress. It kind of does look like a standard dress.
メルのあの反応、一つ屋根の下に女の子が住んでいるようなものには思えないわ。やっぱりメルにとっては妹以上には思えないのかしら。
That's kind of how it should be.
それが正しいじゃない、メリー。
There you go.
だって妹以上に見えちゃったら
So many problems.
待っているのはただの地獄よ。
There you go.
ここが今日から僕が寝起きする部屋か。前よりはずっといいけど振り回されっぱなしだよ。でもどうせ家族ごっこなんかあと1年だ。高校を出たらこの家だって出ていくさ。
Huh. Do you mean as in as soon as you turn 18 you're moving out, or...?
でもネリー、あの子があんなに慕ってくれたのは予想外だな。
Okay, so we are actually seeing Mel's perspective and seeing how he personally feels about the fawning.
彼女が気に入っているのもどうせ僕の外側なんだろうけど。
Oh. Oh. So there is something else going on here. Oh.
ねえ、ところであなたの大事な女の子って誰だったんでしょうね。今のあなたならバラの時代のこともわかるのでしょう。
Oh my. Is best girl finally here?
かつては大事にしていた妹をバラの時代では気持ち悪いって言って遠ざけたんですよね。ねえ、あなたって本当はひどい人だったのね。
Okay, I totally dig this. I like whoever is voicing Morgana.
あなたみたいな人が大切だとか大事だとか上辺だけの言葉を吐いているのを見ると笑いが止まりませんよ。
Whoa.
お兄様、お兄様に恋人ができたら、ネリーはたくさん泣いて、たくさん嫉妬して、たくさん怒るわ。でもいつかは諦めたわ。だって仕方のないことだもの。報われないって分かってたもの。なのにどうして妹だったの。
Oh, are they referring... Oh. This is referring to that plot twist about the girl in white actually being a sister as well.
なんだ今の夢。
Oh.
妙に生々しくて変な感じが。
Uh-oh. Are the bad memories of the previous lives slipping into Mel's consciousness in this world, I wonder?
一人の女の子が僕をひたすら憎んでいて、 もう一人の女の子が苦しそうに泣いている。
Oh, trust me, there are no words in the English dictionary that can describe how much I despise you.
どっちも身に覚えのないことのはずなのに、覚えてないということ自体がひどく罪深いような。それにもう一人の女の子の声はネリーのものだったような気がする。ただの夢だよ。考えすぎだ。だってあの子とはずっと会ってなかったんだ。お兄様なんて呼ばれたこともない。
This is interesting. I know I've kind of thrown around the idea of them getting their memories back, but it never fully hit me how bad of a situation it could turn into if, like, both Mel and Nellie started inheriting memories of their past lives in this world, in a similar manner to how Michelle and Giselle still retained theirs. But considering the tragedy of just the consistent tragedy that Mel and Nellie went through in both of their lives, I mean, oh god.
それともあんな夢を見てしまうくらい思っている以上に気にかけているのかな。確かに一緒にいると楽しいし、あの子が妹でよかったって思っているけど、何にせよ夢は夢だ。寝直そう。でもこんな風に寝苦しい夜も懐かしい気がするな。
Oh yeah. I wonder how Nellie is going to start reacting if more and more of her memories start hitting her.
起きて。メル、ねえってば。
No. 5 more minutes. I'm in a bad dream.
起きて。朝よ。
Jesus!
ああ、何事ってネリーか。そんな大声を出して起こさないでも。
あら、だってメルってば何度声をかけてもぐっすりなんだもの。意外とお寝坊さんなのね。
そこまで寝坊したかな。っていうか勝手に部屋に入ってくるのはちょっと。
Too late.
いいじゃない。だって家族なんでしょ。だったら気にすることなんてないわ。さ、早くリビングに降りてね。今日はネリーが朝食を作ったんだから。楽しみにしててね。
なんて嵐のような目覚めなんだろう。
Oh! Now we're in Mel's perspective. I ended up not getting much sleep last night because of that dream. Which was strange, since normally I didn't have any trouble sleeping, even in unfamiliar environments. But anyway, I need to get changed and head down to the living room quickly. If I dawdle for too long, Hurricane Nellie might decide to come back around for a second visit. Who knows, this might be the calm before the storm. I've been planning to make breakfast for both of us, so I wasn't sure how to feel about her having beaten me to the punch. It would be fine, right? Possibly, although I make no promises. It might be burnt.
これはなんというか朝食っていうよりもおやつだね。それも胸焼けしそうな。
It was anything but fine. I'd stumbled into the living room still half asleep, but when I saw what was spread out on the table, I jolted awake in an instant. Nellie stood in front of it, her arms spread wide and a giant grin on her face. Some kind of freshly baked pastries drenched in chocolate, decorated with whipped cream and sprinkles, and inexplicably with a candle sticking out of each one. My mind would have preferred to believe this a continuation of my nightmare, rather than accept the dizzying, saturine fog hanging in the living room as reality.
胸焼け？そんなおじいちゃんみたいなこと言わないで。食べてみたら絶対気に入るから。ほら、
食べるって食べるけど、あんはやめてほしいな。 一緒にいるのは楽しいけど、さすがにこのままの食生活だと身が持たない。
No shit. Ever so slowly, I carried a forkful into my mouth and was practically knocked out cold by an onslaught of sugary violence. It was so intense I wanted to munch on a salt lick just to counter the sweetness. After forcing myself through one chocolate death cake, Nellie giddily announced that I was welcome to as many more as I wanted. I politely turned her down.
それで今日は何をして遊ぶ？
You know, when your parents come home, they're gonna see a hell of a sweet mess. Nellie looked up at me with a glimmer in her eyes. It was Sunday, and we had nothing scheduled for the day. I finally decided that maybe I should stick with my Richard voice for Mel from now on. Not Richard from... Not that Richard. I meant Oliver. Sorry, my bad.
そうだな。外に出かけた方がいいかもね。
昨日はずっとドラマを見てたものね。じゃあどこに行く？動物園？遊園地？それともショッピング？
Like, I think I'm probably gonna give Mel the Oliver voice and Nellie the Nina voice. Mostly because Nellie and Mel, I've always had the most trouble trying to stick to a consistent voice. You know what I mean?
スーパーに行って食材と日用品を買ってこよう。いい加減料理もしていかないと。あと家事もしよう。
Not a bad idea.
何それ地味。ママ不在の優雅な1週間にふさわしくないわ。だいたいご飯なら毎日宅配ピザでいいじゃない。
Listen, as tempting as that sounds, you're gonna get yourself sick if you eat pizza every day.
1週間後には洋服が入らなくなっているかもね。それでもいいのかい？
Oof. True.
それはわかったわ。じゃあスーパーに行きましょう。でもその後は遊びに行くのよね。
その後は宿題をしよう。
Gotta do homework.
ネリー、明日は学校だよ。土日分の宿題が出ているはずだけど、何もやっていないだろう？
でもせっかくお引っ越ししてきたばかりなのに、こういう時くらいサボったって罰は当たらないわ。
Nellie, we're going to get in trouble if we don't do our homework. And I literally just said that we have school tomorrow.
Oh, fuck it.
それはダメ。宿題はちゃんとやらないと。じゃないと次のお休みが来ても一緒に遊ばないよ。
Bargaining.
メルは意地悪だわ。
こうしているとずいぶん小さな妹と接しているような気持ちになるな。3つしか離れていないのが嘘みたいだ。
Yep.
じゃあネリーに宿題を教えて。それならお勉強するわ。
That can work.
それならもちろん。よし、じゃあ支度をして出かけようか。
With our plan finally hammered out, we headed to a nearby grocery store. As we perused the store, I had to fend off Nellie trying to throw every kind of junk food imaginable into the cart. And even when she chose items we did need, she always seemed to select the most expensive variety. I wished she would be more conscientious of the fact that we had a budget to maintain. When I asked if this was how she always shopped, she said that no, today was a special occasion. Apparently, she wanted a taste of a noble's lifestyle, which got a stifled chuckle out of me when she said it. Somehow, I don't think actual nobles spend much time in a grocery store. No, they hire other people to do that. And formalities aside, she had essentially lived like nobility her whole life, want for nothing. Every time she said or did something oblivious to the concept of money, it was like a punch to my gut. But I did my best to feign my amusement, just laughing along with her. That kind of just gives me more of a glimpse into Mel's actual life before this happened. When we returned home, we split the chores between the two of us. Nellie, however, didn't seem to have much experience doing work around the house. I had to step in to stop her from putting way too much detergent in the washing machine, and then again from mixing chemicals that would create a noxious gas when combined. All in all, It was a minor disaster, and I ended up doing more work than if I'd handled it all myself. But the excitement was also strangely enjoyable. And she did listen attentively when I told her what she was doing wrong. Before her mom left, as she was heading out the door, she leaned in and whispered to me,
I hope Nellie's not too much of a handful, as she can be very inconsiderate and a bit of a brat sometimes.
And while she was indeed a bit self-absorbed, Nellie was a pleasant ball of joy most of the time. And maybe she was only bratty to her mother. It wasn't hard to imagine Nellie pushing back against every little thing if her mother was constantly in her hair, which was the impression I had of them. That degree of attention was proof of how much she loved her daughter. But a girl Nellie's age might not see it the same way. I was able to make that observation mostly because I didn't have a nagging parent in my life, and the one I had, being a guy, might have contributed as well. Though she always felt less like a parent and more... Or though he always felt less like a parent and more... a roommate. Which I guess was because he usually seemed more concerned about his ex-wife than me. Oh. In fact, I frequently got the impression he was just using my presence as a way to convince her to let him see her again. Dad did also make an effort to raise me as best as he could, so I wasn't going to accuse him of neglect or anything. But there was still a constant sense that I was not very high on his, or anyone's, priority list. For Dad, his ex-wife was the most important person in his life. For her, my mom, Nellie was, which left no one to have me at the top of their list. Nellie's face flashed through my mind. Did I think she would be willing to love me the most? That was a lot to hope for of a sister who barely knew me. Dude! She's obsessed with you! Nellie, we literally just started.
Shut up!
まだ勉強を始めてから30分も経ってないよネリー。それに朝あんなに糖分を取ったのにまだ取る気なんだ。
甘いものは常に別腹なのよ。お菓子を食べ過ぎるとママが怒るんだけど、見つからないようにお部屋にも隠しているの。
Nellie! Nellie rifled through her desk drawer, pulling out a tin of cookies. I was impressed she didn't put on more weight with how much she snacked. Well, people have crazy metabolisms. Or maybe she was small because snacking was all she did. Either way, it was my first time in Nellie's room and there was a lot to take in. More stuffed animals than I could count, photos of musicians plastering the walls, stacks of CDs, a stockpile of makeup, books.
あの本って今度ドラマになる原作だよね。クラスでも女子が騒いでたな。もう読んだの？も
ちろん読んだわ。だって超流行ってるのよ。話を知っておかないと話題に入れないじゃない。
そうなんだ。女の子はいろいろと大変だね。それでどんな話だったの？
Please let it be a reference to something that I might get. Please let it be a reference to something that I might get.
ティーンエイジャーの群像劇なのよ。みんなリアルな悩みを抱えてて、わかるわかるって感じなの。
That's not very specific.
それでね、ネリーが応援している女の子は最新刊で衝撃の真実が明らかになったのよ。実はその子が好きな相手はね、血がつながってて。
Oh.
どうしたのネリー？
なんでもないわ。ちょっと思うところがあっただけで。
そう。でもその子は大変だね。他の要因だったらどうにかなりそうだけど、血がつながってたら諦めるしかないよ。
Well.
本当に諦めるしかないのかしら。例えば2人のことを知らないところに駆け落ちしちゃうとか。
Oh dear.
そんなの現実的じゃないだろ。誰も知らないところへ行ったとしても血のつながりは変えようがないんだし。
Yep.
フィクションの中ならなんとかなるかもしれないけどね。めでたしめでたしで 強引にエンディングにしちゃってさ。でも現実の世界はその後も人生が続くんだ。めでたしておしまいになんかできない。
Yep.
社会の中で幸せに生きていきたいのなら別の人を探した方がいいに決まっている。
I mean, yeah.
でもほら、そのドラマは作り物だしさ、くっついてハッピーエンドにしちゃってもありなんじゃないかな。
I mean, that's the purpose of fiction.
そうね。ドラマならそうできるかもしれないわね。
まさかと
Awkward.
思うけど、ネリーは僕のことを。
Uh-oh. I considered myself fairly inept at reading people, but Nellie was so blatant about it even as someone as dense as me could pick up on the signals.
いや、まさかね。兄弟なんだぞ。それこそありえないし、ネリーだってそれくらい分かっているはず。僕の思い込みだ。そうに違いない。
Well, if you have a bunch of nightmares tonight that contradict what you're thinking right now, it's probably something that you should probably confront before something bad happens. I could only see Nellie as a sister, nothing more. It was true I had taken a minor interest in her before we properly met, but that was only because as I told her, I felt as though we'd met somewhere before. Which, in retrospect, was probably because I subconsciously recognized her as family. I was curious about her because she was my sister. But what about her? Nellie had no memory of me at all. She was still a baby when her parents split up, so she couldn't possibly have recognized me even unconsciously. It would be harder for her to recategorize me from boy she knows to older brother. Could my moving in feel to her like any other older guy suddenly intruding on her space? Regardless of how it felt, though, we were still siblings. Nothing could sever the blood that bound us. So even if she did, by some impossible chance, have non-sisterly feelings for me now, they would surely fade in time. At worst, it would be nothing more than a fleeting adoration. She would sort through whatever she was feeling soon enough, and that would be the end of that. There were billions of other men in the world, after all. Regardless, it would probably be smart to keep some distance until that happened. At first, I thought it'd be best to try and break the ice as quickly as possible, since we'd be family our whole lives. But there was a definite possibility that doing so would only make things worse. Obviously, though, it'd be preferably if I were overthinking the whole thing.
ネリー、宿題に戻ろうか。一区切りついたら僕も部屋に戻るよ。自分の宿題は落ち着いて取り掛かりたいしね。
ここで宿題をすればいいじゃない。ネリーだってそんなにうるさくしないわ。
周りに誰かがいると集中しにくいんだ。ごめん、悪気はないんだよ。納得してくれるといいんだけど。
No, dude, I totally get it.
わかったわ。そうね、高学年のお勉強はネリーのとは違うものね。
I mean, the whole part about not being able to focus when there are other people around me, you know? I would always have to lock myself in my own room when I'm trying to do my own homework, but that led to misunderstandings of people saying that I was just goofing off when... Okay, let's be fair, I was kind of goofing off, but I was still able to focus a little bit better, damn it!
今日は邪魔しないようにするわ。でも、お夕飯は一緒に食べましょう。
そうだね。
You know, I feel like tormenting you with nightmares tonight.
We spent most of the day in our own rooms, a drastic departure from yesterday. I felt kind of bad about lying to Nellie, knowing how excited she was to have me around. But what I'd said about not being able to concentrate with other people around was just an excuse to get some alone time. Oh. And then again, having a little space is probably normal for kids our age. Certainly more so than being attached at the hip. And if Nellie's feelings for me did extend beyond simple familial love, then I wanted to keep a nice, safe distance. That was just something I wasn't equipped to deal with. Fair enough. Who the hell would be equipped to deal with something like that? A question fluttered through my mind. What did I feel about her? She was a sweet girl, there was no denying that. I was glad to have her as my sister. That was true as well. And frankly, I enjoyed the affection, which was why I wanted to stay squarely in the brother-sister category. The question was that everything? Was there nothing else to my feelings for her? Deep down in my gut, something told me that wasn't the case. That there was some crucial piece missing. Like a vow of some sort. But what could it be? When could I have made a vow to her? At what point in my life was there even room for such a significant exchange to have taken place? None, as far as I was aware. The next day we had school. We took the same bus from home and then split up part way. But that didn't stop her from texting me like crazy. I must have had to pull my phone out between every single class. Because by the end of the day, I'd lost track of how many people had asked if I'd gotten a girlfriend. Hopefully that would also settle down over time. I wonder how she would have been if our parents hadn't split up. If we'd grown up together. Would she be any less clingy? Would she hate me like other girls her age hated their older brothers? Had we just not been together long enough for her to find anything she disliked about me yet? But something told me she wouldn't be any different, even without those 14 years apart. Was I letting the attention get to my head, though? Or that just what I wanted to believe? That there was someone who would love me unconditionally, and that it would be a pure familial kind of love, with none of the messiness inherent in the romantic kind. Was I just trying to project that fairy tale ideal onto my sister? Because if that was what I was doing, then I really was the worst kind of human scum. It would mean that I wanted her affection, but only if it was safe and utterly detached from the person giving it. Ugh.
It was Friday night, almost a week since Mel had moved in. Mum and Mel's dad would be coming back from their vacation tomorrow, meaning this was the last night I would have alone with him. So if possible, I wanted to spend as much of it as I could with him, but he's been strangely distant these past few days. He wasn't being mean to me or anything, and we still made and ate supper together all week, and it was lots of fun and all, but it wasn't enough. I wanted to spend all day with him like we did his first day here. Was that asking too much? Was I being too clingy and scared him off? Or was this how siblings were supposed to be? Today, like every other day this week, we had supper together and then spent the rest of the evening isolated in our rooms. Most nights, I was able to enjoy myself alone just fine, but emptiness won out tonight. Watching videos on my phone, reading the latest big hit book, listening to my favorite albums, I tried everything, but none of it was any fun.
ちょっと様子を見に行こうかしら。お茶でもしましょうって気軽に話しかけるの。重たい感じにしないで何でもない風に。それくらいならきっと大丈夫よね。
I'd done my best all week to not be overly clingy with him. So I'd pretty much earned this last night together, hadn't I?
だから何度も言ってるじゃないか。
あら？話し声？誰かと電話しているのかしら。気を立てるのは良くないけど。
Who's he talking with?
1年間は家族ごっこに付き合う。でも18になったら出ていくって気持ちは変わらないよ。
Is he talking with his dad?
わがまま？勝手なのは父さんたちだろ。全部言うこと聞いてきたんだ。こっちの言い分だって通してくれ。大体。
Oh. 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 Uh-oh. So there was an ulterior motive to getting the family back together.
ねえ、メル。今の本当？せっかく一緒に暮らせるようになったのに出ていくの？ それに家族ごっこって。
ネリー、ちょっと待って。父さん、電話を切るよ。この件はまた話すから。困ったな。よりによってこんな話を聞かれるなんて。聞き耳を立てるのは良くないよ、ネリー。
Oh dear. So there clearly was an ulterior motive to the family getting back together.
それは悪いと思っているわ。でもあんな言葉が聞こえてきたら。ねえ、どういうことなの？メール、答えて。
別に大したことじゃないよ。ネリーと同じさ。君だって最初はいきなり家族だなんて言われて戸惑っていただろう。
でもメルはあの時前向きだったじゃない。嫌だったんならあの時にネリーと一緒に文句を言えばよかったわ。
I think it's because the situations were different, I imagine.
再婚自体は嫌じゃない。むしろそれを願っていたんだ。1年後には大学への進学が決まってるっていうのに、その時にバタバタされたら大変だしさ。
だったらなんで家族ごっこなんて言ったの？メルの考えていることがちっともわからないわ。
わからない？むしろ普通に考えたら誰でもわかることだと思うけど、それとも君にはわからないのかな。何不自由なく生活してきたんだろうしね。
Kind of confirming another suspicion that the financial differences between the two sides.
なんでそんな言い方。メルらしくないわ。そんな風にトゲのある言い方をするなんて。
僕らしくない？そんなことないよ。僕は結構卑屈だし嫌なことも言うやつなんだ。君に見せてこなかっただけ。だいたい1週間程度で僕の何がわかるって言うんだ。それは君のこともそうだけどさ。君は今まで疑問に思ってこなかったの？この広い家のローンは誰が払っているんだろうとか、生活費はどこから出ているんだろうとか。君はお小遣いで好きなものを買えるし、旅行にも行けるよね。でもそのお金って君のお母さんの仕事だけじゃ賄えない金額だと想像はつかなかった。
Sort of like alimony payments, and something kind of tells me that Mel basically had to work a lot more than he let on just to help with the alimony payments. At least that's the kind of idea that's coming into my head right now.
まあ、お金のことなんて生活が大変じゃなければ考えないか。つまり全部父さんが養育費として払っていたんだよ。
Child support. But wait, isn't alimony and child support the same thing? Fucking. No, no, I think alimony and child support are different. Can somebody correct me on this? I'm not legally. I'm very legally stupid.
もうこの際だからはっきり言うよ。この家に戻ってきて最初に思ったのは、随分余裕のある暮らしをしているんだなってことだった。
Yeah.
僕らが質素な生活をしている分、君や君のお母さんが楽に暮らしていたのだと思うと苦い思いがしたよ。
And nobody would blame you for feeling that way.
腹が立つって言い換えてもいいかも。あんなにニコニコ笑って接しておきながら、裏ではこんなことを考えてたんだよ。だいたい母さんに関して言えば僕の母でもあるのに、なんで
ごめんなさい。ネリー、全然そういう いうことに頭が回ってなくて。
Well, it's not really your fault, Nellie. You had no idea about the true situation of what was going on. You were in the dark.
本当にごめんなさい。
いや、違う。君が謝ることは一切ないんだ。君に非はないんだもの。分かっているんだよ、本当は。さっきのは君に当たっただけ。僕こそごめん。君まで辛い生活を強いられていたらそっちの方が嫌だからね。でもそういうことだからこの家に長居したくないんだよ。複雑な気持ちになるんだ。君のお母さんと僕の父さんを見ているとね。
It's kind of like he's had this seething resentment in him for a very, very long time. And just seeing, like, even getting to experience a bit of happiness that he was left out on, it kind of counters the resentment that he had built up, and part of him did not want to let go of that. And that's, I imagine that's pretty much why he's kind of having this sort of dilemma in a way.
でもメルの気持ちは分かったけど、ネリーはやっぱりここにいてほしいって思うわ。だってネリーにとってはメルが一番大事なんだもの。そばにいてほしいわ。
一番大事って一緒に暮らしたのはたった1週間じゃないか。君の一番ってずいぶん簡単に出来上がるんだね。
そんなこと簡単なんかじゃないわ。だってネリーはずっと。
The thing that I'm kind of afraid of what could happen here is that this confrontation, like the possibility of what could happen if their memories hit them both at this exact moment. Like a certain flash of a couple of incidents would flash through their heads. I'm sort of afraid of what could happen from something like that.
僕のことを大切に思ってくれているのは嬉しいけど、君の気持ちも一過性のものだよ。1年も経てばおのずと君の方から出て行ってほしいって思うようになる。僕がいることで今までの生活も保てなくなるかもしれないし。
そんなことない。贅沢な生活よりもお兄様の方が大事なんだから。綺麗なお洋服もお菓子も何もいらないわ。
Oh, she said the dearest.
お兄様だけがネリーに必要なの。
お兄様ってそんな呼び方今までしてこなかったのに。しかも随分と時代錯誤だね。
今のはつい口を出てしまったの。ネリーにもよくわかんない。変な子って思わないで。
変な子って思うよ。あ、ごめん、ちょっと笑っちゃった。ドラマか演劇みたいな呼び方だけど、なんでだろう。
Nostalgic?
なんだか懐かしい気がしたな。僕も変だね。でもおかげで気がほぐれた。あのね、ネリー、もっと本音を言えば、君のこと嫌な子だったらよかったのにって思っている。
Basically what I'm trying to say is you're making it hard for me to hate you.
どういうこと？
I'm guessing so. It would make him leaving like in a year be a lot easier for him.
そうしたら気兼ねなく君のことを突き放してここを出ていけるから。ほら、嫌なやつだろ。話はこれでおしまい。 嫌な思いをさせてしまってごめんね。今日はもう寝よう。明日は父さんたちが帰ってくるし、笑顔で迎えてやらないと。大丈夫だよ。1年の間は波風立てないようにきちんと家族を演じるからさ。おやすみネリー。もう部屋に戻って。
おやすみなさいメル。ネリーだけが勝手に浮かれていたのね。確かにちゃんと考えてみたらネリーは片親なのに裕福な方だったわ。
I mean, I personally thought that you guys just had your mother just had a really good job or something like that, which is why they were able to have all this. But now that I know, whew, I can definitely understand some of the I can kind of understand why Mel feels the way he does.
メルはアルバイトもしているし、あの時の旅行だって偶然チケットが手に入ったからだった。家事だってネリーよりずっとできていたわ。
あのねネリー、もっと本音を言えば君のこと嫌な子だったらよかったのにって思っている。そうしたら気兼ねなく君のことを突き放してここを出ていけるから。ほら嫌なやつだろ。
Though by you admitting that, you also admit that Nellie isn't an unpleasant person and that you do genuinely care about her.
メルはネリーのことを嫌いたいのかしら。そうすれば彼は楽に出ていけるようになるのかしら。
Nellie, please don't take that the wrong way.
でもネリーはメルのことがやっぱり好きよ。嫌われるような振る舞いはできないわ。彼のことを好きなまま嫌われるような振る舞いも。
No.
メ
No.
ルはたった一つだけ。
Don't. Nellie, no.
A hazy feeling lurked deep down. That a very long time ago I'd been driven to do something unthinkable, not caring whether or not it made them hate me, whether or not it destroyed everything I had. And what's stopping me from doing the same now? It was doomed from the beginning. Nothing could make us not family. Nothing could stop him from leaving. And trying to keep my love bottled up was only going to make me miserable. He thought we'd only been together for a week, that my feelings for him were fleeting. That couldn't be farther from the truth. I'd had my eye on him forever. And maybe this made me sound like I watched too much TV, but I was certain that if we had been together in a previous life, I would have loved him then too. No ifs. We were, and I did. I was positive. That was the only way to explain why I loved him so dearly now. Nothing else made sense.
Oh no. 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 Nellie, I am begging you, don't.
Late that night, I snuck into Mel's room. I could see his chest gently moving up and down as he slept, which reminded me, earlier in the week he had been boasting about how deep a sleeper he was. I was kind of jealous. I had trouble sleeping any time I had something on my mind. So tonight was a lost cause no matter how it went.
Don't.
ねえメル、好きよ、とっても。だからもう少し起きないでいて。
I prayed for this dream to last just a little bit longer. Even a few short minutes of Mel as mine would be enough. I would savor every last moment I could get. Because when he woke up, the spell would break and everything would come crashing down.
何なんかくすぐったい。
Oh crap. That's what I was afraid of.
ネリー、何をしているんだ。今もしかして僕の口に。
そうキスをしたのよメル。ねえメル、もしかしたらあなたも気づいていたのかもしれないけど、ネリーはあなたのことが好きよ。兄としてじゃなくて男の人として好きなの。
Oh dear.
なんでそんなことを今言うんだ。
家族ごっこをするくらいならいっそ壊してしまった方がいいと思ったからよ。この気持ちを隠しながら家族として生活するのだって辛いのに、メルは家族でもなくごっこだって言ったわ。そんなのネリーにとって辛すぎる。思いを受け取ってもらえないどころか家族としての絆もかりそめだなんて。だから今言うのよ、ネリーはあなたが好きだって。
言っている意味分かっているのか。僕たちは間違いなく血がつながっているんだぞ。兄弟同士でこんなこと。
そんなの分かりきっているわ。分かった上で迫っているのよ。こんなことをしたらかりそめの家族としても成り立たなくなるって分かっているんだから。
Jeez.
それでも止められなかったの。一過性なんかじゃない、簡単な気持ちなんかじゃない。このまま死んでもいいくらいの強い気持ちなの。
It seems like no matter what life that they're born in, this sort of tragedy is going to repeat.
それくらいメルのことが
It's like a characteristic.
ずっと前から。
A characteristic that can't be erased no matter how many times they're reincarnated.
なのにどうして兄弟なのよ。どうしてネリーは幸せになれないのよ。
ネリー、でも僕は。
ねえメル、今ネリーが望んでいるのは2つだけよ。ネリーの気持ちを受け入れてくれるか、もう二度とあなたを好きにならないようにってひどく拒絶して。お願いメル、選んで。
僕はごめん、どっちも選べない。
Somewhere, some part of me knew that was what he would say. He was too kind-hearted to force himself to be cruel to me, and obviously he could never accept my love either. But I could see in his eyes that there was more to his words. A distinct fear he was trying his best to conceal, or perhaps it was closer to disgust. This was no surprise to me either. He only saw me as a sister, so of course my love would gross him out. Even if he didn't have any attachment to this family itself, I would never be a potential love interest for him. Any normal person would be turned off immediately by an advance from a family member. I knew how he would react before I stepped through the door. That was the goal. I was here to destroy everything. That would be better than keeping him so close but forever out of reach. I knew what the consequences would be. But knowing and experiencing are two very different things. Seeing his eyes go wide in surprise and his lips contort with disgust was like 1,000 knives to my heart. It hurt. My heart was in agony. Blood seeped from countless gaping wounds. My whole heart spilled forth and I could do nothing to hold it back. Tears spilled forth and I could do nothing to hold them back.
Neri! 待って!
Oh shit. Oh shit!
結末だったはずよ。こうするためだったはずよ。なのにどうしてこんなに苦しいのよ。
It all happened so quickly I didn't have time to process it. Cold sweat streamed down my back. One thing was clear though. Even through the heavy fog in my mind, I had made a terrible mistake. It was stupid of me to tell her I couldn't pick either option. I should have chosen one or the other. But I still didn't know which one was the right answer. I mean, obviously I couldn't accept her love. So did that mean I should have cruelly rejected her instead? Kicked her to the ground and called her every horrible name I could think of? I could never. Yep, here's the memory
我ら
again.
の時代では気持ち悪いって言って遠ざけたんですよね。ねえ、あなたって本当はひどい人だったのね。
I just had a bad thought. If this stuff is doomed to repeat, something tells me that there might be more to Yukimasa's story than that it's being let on here. I mean, the way he looks, he's seemingly acting normal, but this is Yukimasa we're talking about. There exists the possibility that he may have inherited the bloodlust that he had in his previous lives. Which means the only person that'd be able to calm him is Pauline. Could I really never bring myself to do that? I mean, I was hardly a saint. If she had gone just a bit further, I probably would have lashed back, in a really ugly way. The biggest reason I hadn't was because I didn't want to make myself into the bad guy.
結局僕は僕のことしか考えていない。ネリー、あいつを追わないと。
Then go! I tried to get up out of bed, but my legs had turned to jelly. How pathetic. I had nothing to be afraid of, yet here I was, unable to move. Panic slowly welled in my gut, crawling up into my chest, my throat, my skull. What would I even say if I caught up to her? What did I want to tell her? The coward inside me whispered, just let her be. I was only going to be living here for a year anyway. This way I could leave with no attachments, no regrets. This way she could give up on me for good, keep her distance. It would be best for both of us. It would be easiest for both of us. That was what had motivated her as well, wasn't it? Yes, staying put would be easier in the long run. It would mean no more uncomfortable conflicts. But staying put may be the easier option, but it's not the right one. And the door. It was so far away. There was no one who could go and bring her back, not anymore. I didn't even know what I was supposed to say if I did. So why bother? Just... Are you going to repeat the same thing again? Don't look away. Someone's voice rang out. Is that the previous Mel's life speaking to him? No, not someone's. I knew that voice very well. Because it was my own. That shout rang strong in my mind, cutting through the thick fog that was my hesitation. The boy who had made a vow shouted with all his might, shoving aside the coward who chose to close his eyes. Don't turn your back, Mel. Stop running from your problems. However mundane your life may be, you will at some point come up against a life-changing decision. And it may seem like an insurmountable wall to you, but no matter how difficult it is to make a choice, turning your back on it is the one choice you must never make. And you swore you never would, that you would be stronger, to the man who offered you redemption. I had no memory of that, any of it. But somewhere deep, deep within me, my soul, if you could call it that, I was crying furiously at myself. You must never forget that vow. Right. That's right. I made a vow to him. I swore it on my very soul. Go! I made a mad dash from my room, not even bothering to change into real clothes. My legs were still a trembling mess and my head empty as ever. I had no plan, nothing prepared to say to her, but there was no time to think about that. All I could do was go after her. I had made the wrong decision once, but there was still time to turn back onto the right course. And if I waited any longer, I would miss that chance too.
ネリー、僕うまく言葉が思いつかないんだけど、君に言わなきゃいけないことがあって、きちんと伝えられるかわからないけど、僕の気持ちや思っていることも君に知ってほしいんだ。
もういいのよメル。気持ちなんて分かってるわ。ネリーのことを嫌がる気持ちがちゃんと伝わったもの。
Okay, that was an accident. I just brushed my hand across the trigger and that popped up. My apologies.
拒絶と同じくらいきちんと伝わってきたわ。
違う、そうじゃないんだ。お願いだよネリー、話を聞いてほしい。君が自分のことを晒し出してくれたんだから、僕もちゃんと見せなきゃいけないって思ったんだ。僕は本当は君に好かれるような人間じゃないんだ。僕が君を嫌うんじゃなくて、本当は逆なんだ。君が僕に幻滅するのが正しいんだよ。さっきだって自分が傷つきたくないからって星に走ったんだ。僕がいつも笑っているのは嫌な目に遭いたくないからで、優しいからじゃない。
そんなことないわ。メルはいつも優しくしてくれるし、すごくいい人よ。王子様みたいに。
本当に王子様ならネリーを泣かせることもなかっただろうし、君をすぐに追いかけたはずだよ。僕は弱い人間なんだ。いつも人の目を気にしている。他人にいいように思われたいと考えている。君に好かれているのだって本当は気分が良かった。でも兄弟で関係を持つなんて社会的にありえないから怖かったんだ。
True.
だから君に好かれながらも、それが僕にとって害のない家族愛にとどまってほしいと思っていた。君の気持ちなんてこれっぽっちも考えていない。自分のことばかりなんだ。君と正面からぶつかり合うのだって恐ろしくて、追いかけるのに時間がかかってしまった。
And admittedly, this feels, with the situation, it feels good seeing Mel finally taking that first step that he should have taken a long time ago.
そんなに恐ろしかったのに、ネリーを追いかけたのはどうしてなの？
僕は自分の弱さを克服したいと思っているんだ。だって誰ともぶつかり合わないような何事もない人生なんてありえないんだから。現に今僕たちは大きな岐路に立っている。ここで選択を間違えたままだと取り返しのつかないことになると思ったんだ。
True.
また君を失ってしまうと思ったんだ。うまく説明できないんだけど、君を失おうとしているのはこれが初めてじゃないように感じるんだ。ネリー、僕の言葉なんて信用ないかもしれないけど、僕は君のことを大事に思っているんだ。いや、もっと正確に言うなら大事に思うようになったんだ。君が僕のことを大切に思ってくれていると痛いほどよく分かった。僕だってその気持ちを信じたいし大事にしたい。でもそれは君が抱くような恋愛感情じゃなくて、家族に対する大切な気持ちなんだよ。
家族ごっこなんて言ったのに。
そうだね、そう言ってしまった。でもそれは 本当の気持ちじゃない。
I mean, if we're being realistic, it's probably something that he said in the heat of the moment whenever he was arguing with his dad, so...
だってごっこだって思っておけば誰からも愛されなくたって家族のふりをしていられるだろう。傷つくのが怖いから、ぶつかり合うのが怖いから、最初から偽物にしてしまったんだ。ほら、僕はすごく卑怯な人間だ。王子なんかじゃないんだよ。そんな立派なものじゃない。いっつも逃げることばかり考えて、自分に甘い方向にばっかり向いているんだ。でもそれを変えていきたいと思っているし、
There.
僕がそんな人間だと知っても家族でいてほしいんだ。君と何でも言い合えるような対等な家族になりたいって思っているんだよ。それだとダメなのかな、ネリー。そういう選択はないのかな。一緒に支え合って生きていくことはできないのかな。僕にはやっぱり君の気持ちを受け入れることはできない。でも君を突き放すこともできない。
There we go.
どちらも選べないのは変わっていない。でも家族として君の気持ちに向き合う覚悟は持つつもりだよ。君の感情を決して気持ち悪いなんて言ったりしない。もう二度とそんなことは思わない。でも君が僕に恋愛感情を抱いているように、僕が君を家族として大切に思っていることを理解してほしい。
And it feels good that Mel is finally taking that first step that he should have taken all those times ago, and not cower away from it.
僕の気持ちも理解してほしい。僕は君と世界で唯一の兄弟として同じ目線で立っていきたいんだ。これからの困難も兄弟として二人で乗り越えていきたい。それじゃあダメなのかな。君を失いたくはないんだよ。勝手なことばかり言ってごめん。君の気持ちは受け取れないって言いながらそばにいてくれなんて、やっぱり都合が良すぎるよな。
そうね、とっても都合が良すぎるわ、お兄様。でもね、ネリーはそう言ってもらえて嬉しかったわ。
ネリー、
家族として必要だってそう言ってもらえたのも初めてだもの。それにネリーの恋が叶わなくても気持ちを知ってもらえた上で一緒にいられるのはなんだか救われた気持ち。不思議ね、こんなにすっきりした気持ちになるなんて。もちろん悲しい気持ちもあるけど、それよりも知ってもらえたことが嬉しいのよ。
Actually, this just also made me realize something. If history is doomed to repeat itself in some regard, I'm betting that if it's kind of like what's happening right here, right now. The unfortunate thing of Mel and Nellie's situation. It still happened, but this time Mel finally did something that he should have done the previous time. He finally took that step forward to try to rectify it so that history wouldn't repeat itself. So that makes me wonder, maybe the same thing is going to happen with Yukimasa and maybe Jacopo. Like, perhaps there may come a time where Yukimasa is going to do something that his past self might knock him out of that stupor and remind him that he wanted to change. And as for Jacopo, it must have something to do with Morgana, I wonder. But in that regard, if that's the angle that this is probably going to go with, this might actually be a great way to redeem these characters. 100% truly, that they're actually going to try to prevent history from repeating itself again. Avoiding the tragedy.
こんな風に受け止めてもらえるなんて思ってなかった。きっと何もかも壊れちゃうんだろうって思ってた。そうなるのがむしろ自然なような気がして。変ね、メルに気持ちを伝えたのは初めてのはずなのに。
History repeating itself. Their past selves are kind of like yelling at them to not let this happen again.
なんだかね、ようやくちゃんと向き合えたような気がするの。今までずっと失敗ばかりしていたような気がするの。
そうだね、ネリー。僕もそんな気がするよ。
ネリーはお兄様をメルをきちんと受け止めるわ。王子様も素敵なお兄様もどっちも押し付けないわ。
There you go.
あなたの弱いところもひっくるめてそばにいて妹として支えるわ。
There we go.
僕も至らないところばかりだけど、君の兄として君を支えるよ。
There we go.
きっとできるはずだわ。ネリーもきちんとあなたのことを兄として見られるように頑張るから。時間がかかるかもしれないけどきっと大丈夫だと思うわ。だから家を出ていくなんて言わないでちゃんと家族になりましょう。
うん。君のお母さん、いや僕の母さんともちゃんと向き合うよ。父さんにも話をしようと思う。
There we go.
なんか気が抜けて膝が抜けそうだよ。大げさかもしれないけど本当に度胸が必要だったんだ。
Multiple lives worth.
メルよりもネリーの方がずっと度胸が必要だったと思うわ。
そりゃそうだね。ところでさ、そろそろ部屋に戻らない？勢い余って外に出ちゃったけどほらネリーはそんな格好のままだし。
やだ、全然意識してなかった。誰にも見られてないわよね。
I did not see you. Get out of here, Yukimasa!
見られてはないと思いたいけど、たくさん騒いじゃったしご近所さんにからかわれるかも。聞こえてないことを祈ろうか。
You'd better hope. Fortunately, no one had overheard our conversation, but rumors of the scene we had made that night spread through the neighborhood almost immediately. People took the intensity of our clash as a sign of how close we were, which was far preferable to them knowing that what we were fighting about, and certainly a worthwhile price to pay for not losing Nellie forever. A little humiliation would at least fade with time. There we go. I think I'll go ahead and play this out a little bit more. Nellie and I spent the following day, the last day of our parents' vacation, together cooking, cleaning, watching TV. It was a lot like our first day together here. And when our parents returned, they were visibly surprised at how close we appeared to be. Though Mom was most taken aback at the fact that Nellie had actually done chores. Of course, she still acted as though Nellie was her only child, and I just tagged along when she remarried Dad. It was enough to make me question if I really was her biological son. As much as yesterday's conversation had helped me to have a more positive outlook, obviously it wasn't going to magically fix all our family problems. It was slightly discouraging being treated as a second-class citizen, but knowing I at least had Nellie on my side, I was able to feel like I had actually belonged somewhere for once. So I wanted to return the favor by being genuine with her and moving past the empty kindness I had shown before. My goal was to stop running from every little bump in the road, which I hoped would stop my problems from piling up into something insurmountable. We could work through things together now, the two of us. So we wouldn't make mistakes we'd regret ever again. So I wouldn't have to lose her again. That's good.
これでお土産は私を得たかしら。本当に今回はママたちだけで楽しんじゃってごめんなさいね。
大丈夫だよ。こっちもこっちで楽しくやれていたからさ。
Oh, definitely! Fucking definitely!
そう？でも次の旅行は家族みんなで行きましょうね。あなたたちの希望に応えるわ。
そうだな。それじゃあパリに行ってみたいかな。もう一度ネリーとね。
And thus began a new chapter in our lives. I haven't had any more strange dreams, and I was never able to remember who I had made that vow to. Although my gut tells me that not remembering is for the best. The nagging feeling in the back of my mind cleared up entirely. Nellie had apparently been experiencing the same inexplicable sensation, and like magic, hers vanished too as soon as she had faced up to her problems with me. Maybe there is something more between us after all. Something in the distant past. Something significant enough that it etched itself into our souls, if souls even exist. Though it's not like we have any way of knowing, and honestly looking forward is much more important than looking back. We've taken the first step towards becoming close siblings, but we still have plenty of work to keep it that way. After all, this new chapter in our lives is still just that, a chapter, and the next one could just as easily turn down a dark path if we aren't careful. And at least on that note, I feel like I'm speaking from experience, though of what I'll never know. Another day, another wide smile on her face. She's strong-willed, a little spoiled, has an insatiable appetite for attention, and seems just a little more grown up than before. She's my one and only sister, Nellie. And we're standing now shoulder to shoulder, brother and sister facing toward the future. There we go. That feels good that they were finally able to confront that and move beyond it. Reincarnation. Chains. Early June. Well, I think that's probably a good place for us to go ahead and stop for today. Oh.
いけね、あくびしちった。
Sorry, Maria. This is gonna have to wait. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So, with that, we have come to a close somewhat, I believe, with Nellie and Mel. I might have gone a little bit longer than I usually do, but you know what? Let's have ourselves a nice long episode today, shall we? That right there. That Mel taking that first step to try to correct the problem and facing it head on makes me very happy. The experience of his past lives finally came back up and told him, no, do not repeat the same mistake again. And I am happy. I am happy that he took that first step to try to rectify and help the two move on to a much healthier relationship between themselves. And my God, I am happy that it went the way it did. It was about to repeat the same tragedy all over again, but Mel, in that moment, remembered that vow he had made with Michelle. And I am glad, I am extremely glad that he did. But on that note, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. I know I certainly did. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys in the next video.